From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, April the 24th, 2020. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu took part in a video conference call today with world leaders on dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. The call was hosted by Austrian Chancellor Sebastian Kurz and addressed global cooperation and concerns in the face of COVID-19.
May I say that I'm delighted to have this opportunity to try to learn from each other because there's so many uncertainties and unknowns in this pandemic.
Israel, by the way, will begin to ease some restrictions in light of the coronavirus next week. Israel's embassy in Vietnam donated 1 ton of rice today for the local community there affected by the coronavirus. The donation is part of the first rice distribution center, a so-called rice ATM in Hanoi. Israel is the first diplomatic mission there to take part in the rice donation. Ambassador Nadav Eshkar said it is an opportunity to demonstrate the Israeli spirit of mutual responsibility and caring. Also an opportunity, he said, to give something in return to the Vietnamese government and people who host us so kindly. And among the deaths this week from the coronavirus, Rabbi Avraham Yeshayahu Heber, who founded a kidney donation organization, Matnat Chaim, translates to Gift of Life in English, which helped save so many lives. Haber himself was a kidney recipient. He died yesterday of COVID-19. He was 55. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Rabbi Haber was a model of humanity, kindness, and mutual responsibility, saying thanks to him, hundreds of people in Israel were granted a new life. Well, we told you earlier this month about an Israeli company's efforts in treating the coronavirus using placenta-based cell therapy for complications associated with COVID-19, which has shown promise. Pluristem is based in Haifa, and its pioneering treatment has just received a huge push, acquiring over $50 million from the European Union's European Investment Bank. CEO Yaki Anai said, "We expect this EIB financing will accelerate our path to approval and to making a potentially effective COVID-19 treatment available worldwide." The Muslim holy month of Ramadan began yesterday, and Israel's President Reuven Rivlin extended his best wishes to Israel's Arab citizens observing the holiday, especially this year under the strict COVID-19 restrictions. Rivlin said the crisis was difficult, but the way we respond to it, side by side, people of all religions and societies, makes one simple truth clear and so important, he said. We were destined to live together, to share our fate on this land for good and for the best. And the IDF shared video today of how Israeli troops are working with Arab communities in the country to provide food for Ramadan and to help the community fight the coronavirus. IDF spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Conricus was in Deir al-Assad in northern Israel to speak with IDF Colonel Berger, commander of the Northern District, about those efforts.
We are now starting to prepare ourselves for the Ramadan. We understand that we need to bring more food, special food for the Ramadan. The third effort, information. And the main thing that we want them to understand is stay at home. Corona affects everyone.
A Hasidic Jewish man from Borough Park, Brooklyn, is the new Assistant Secretary of the Treasury for International Markets. Yeshiva World News reports that Mitchell Silk is the first and only Hasidic Jew to hold a senior position in a U.S. administration. Back in November, during his nomination hearing, Silk told the Vozes Nice website about his grandparents, who immigrated from Eastern Europe, having survived persecution and the Holocaust. He said, "For my family, this country represented freedom, security, and immense opportunity." Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, April the 24th. A Kabbalat Shabbat service from the Hampton Synagogue is coming up at 5:20, followed by a live Shabbat service from Central Synagogue in New York City. At 7:30, it's a concert from the Krakow Festival. At 8, remarks from Rabbi Meir Lau at the 92nd Street Y. That's followed by the documentary 1 out of 10, where you'll hear from some of the 10% of Jewish children who survived the Holocaust. And then an encore presentation of Kabbalat Shabbat. And coming up right after this newscast, a look at this week's Torah portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, April the 24th, 2020. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well. Shabbat Shalom.